What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience. I'm Arthur Moats, and you know what time it is, baby. Hope all is well in the neighborhood, wherever y'all are tapping in and tuning in from. Beautiful day, though. Beautiful day. Let's see, man. We got a short week this week as well, man. Just had the final with the second preseason game. We finally had that taken care of. Obviously, we'll talk about that for a little while today. But then we know, man, Thursday we right back in the stadium. Like, jeez. But then we get a nice little break, and now it's time for the real football to begin, man. But we're not gonna rush it. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna make sure that we hit what we supposed to hit, be where our toes are. All right. So then that way we can make sure we, appreciate it. What is in front of us, which is, hopefully the makings of a championship team. But we shall see. We shall see, man. But hopefully everybody out there is enjoying themselves wherever they are at. Hopefully y'all are safe, secured, and vibed out, man, because that's the only way to do it, baby. All right. But of course, man, I do got some front end announcements, man. So let me throw those in there really quickly. All right, because it is a 4:30 start instead of a 4 o'clock start. But that's because I had to do some dad stuff today. All right. Back to school starting this week. Yeah, it's real life. All right. We got back to school shopping going on. We had meet the teachers taking place today. I had to go in there, look like a responsible father. Not just a dad who like to stream all the time, have fun watching football and researching. So yeah, man, I was in there with my best behavior. I had my collar shirt. Hi, how you doing today? Yeah, I'm Arthur. I'm Grace father. Yes, this is my wife, Shonda. Yeah, I was on that vibe today. All right. So we had to push the start back a little bit, but now can I unwind a little bit? Now, do I get to just kick it with the gang, have a little fun with the congregation today? Do I get to do that when I holler at my homie TG at 5 o'clock? Come on, man. I'm just trying to vibe now, man. I had to do some real life professional stuff, But now we done with that, baby. So we get to have a little bit of fun. Couple of other things though, man. You're going to get one more stream, obviously, today. Then we'll go again tomorrow with Tanisha from the Really Flawed YouTube channel, man. Like I said, me and her, man, we will be doing these Tuesday morning streams, man, throughout the season. So definitely tap in with that, man. But it'll be fun to obviously get her thoughts on this here. Not the best performance preseason game. But either way, like I said, man, it'll be fun, man. But if you haven't tapped in thus far, man, obviously yesterday we dropped the me and Mark Bergen post-game reaction, man. We got a chance to chop it up, kind of giving our first instant thoughts the morning after the Steelers preseason game. So a lot of y'all have already tapped in on that, but if you haven't tapped in, make sure you check that out. Hit the like button on that. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe as well. Got some more film session content coming out also. All right. Like I said, man, season is here. We got active games being played. And that is one of the things that we like to do that is kind of cool on this channel, right? We say that, yeah, man, obviously we're going to talk some ball, man. We're going to talk, the impact and, speculative stuff and just have fun with it. But I can't help my football nerd. You feel me? The inner football nerd that's in me. I'm talking about the one that fell in love with this game at 4 years old and has been addicted to it ever since. Yeah, that one in me. I can't get enough of watching film. I can't get enough of just breaking the game down. And I get this because my parents, father's math teacher, did it for over 30 plus years, right? Mom, early education as well. I like to teach on occasion, and they both was preachers. So, we're going to talk to your glory. But I like when I get the chance to circle it up, X's and O's with y'all, bring you inside the football mind and how we would do it, in the classroom when we were, in the stadium or working with Coach T and company, man. Some of those intimate meetings that we would have. This is some of the stuff that I try to articulate in those Master Most film sessions, or even when we give you Garvin's garages as well. All right. So like I said, man, definitely tap into that, man. We already know we had the Jaguars film session up. We got the Bucs film session that will be coming soon. All right. I'm going to try to see if we can get it out there before this third preseason game. But you know how it is, man. It's a quick turnaround. All right. Quick turnaround. But either way, we're going to have a blast with it. Like I said, man, the season is here. This is what I be waiting on. All right. I just vibe out and do a whole bunch of side missions when the season ends. But now the season's back. This is all I want to do. Can I just sit here and talk shop with y'all? Can we just watch games every single time? Like, can we just do that? Come on, man. I got my schedule. They was giving me my high school games, what I got a call this year. I was looking at the Steelers games who I'm interviewing this year. I'm like, come on, baby. We here. We so back, baby. We so back. But it's fun like that, man. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Or at least that's how it is over here. But like I said, man, only 2 streams in terms of today and tomorrow for this week. Oh, actually, no, excuse me. You will get a Friday stream as well, man. It'd be a little bit quicker, but you will get that. Like I said, first day of school is Wednesday, and my oldest, my college boo, right? We got moving day on Thursday, okay? So obviously, I'm gonna be a little preoccupied with that. But if y'all want to tap in, man, I will be on KDKA later that night, man, doing some pre and post game work for KDKA for that Steelers Panthers game. All right, so make sure y'all tap in on that as well. But said, man, we in a good space right now. Busy space, but a fun space nonetheless, man. So hopefully everybody out there is enjoying yourselves as well, man. Hey, shout out to Kenneth Moses, man. He caught the PK comment. He says, yo, let your PK come out now. Hey, glory now. Come on now. That's how you got to do it, man, on occasion. I like it. And I did see that question also pop up, King Whooper, man. I'm going to get back to that in a few. All right. Let's see. Do I need a hug, man? I always need a hug. I'm team hug. I'm team certified lover boy. You feel me? So anytime you see and want to give a hug, man, bring it on in, brother. Bring it on in. Virtual hug. How about, there we go. Virtual hug for you. All right. But shout out, man. But let's get okay, Kenneth Mose, you tapping into my hometown roots. He says that his grandson's team is playing the Truckers this year. Shout out to that, man. Let me know where your grandson goes to school at also, man. That's actually pretty dope, man. I like it. All right, OG group hug, but no butt slap. And I do agree. No butt slap, man. Keep the butt slap to yourself. All right. But bring it in for the hug, brother. I got you. There it is. But let's tap in. And Child Ryan, I do see your question. I will get to that shortly. All right. Trust me, get to that, man. But before we get too deep into this thing and I forget where we are and what we doing, let me make sure I get us right on the front end because we got something special. And today's show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Come on, man. I'm talking about the #1 rated ticketing app with over 28 million downloads. Come on, baby. This is top notch right here, man, because obviously we know football season is here. NFL is back. College is back. We got baseball. We got everything that you're looking for right now. And with that being the case, what better place to find out which seats are good seats, how many seats they got available, price range and stuff like that, than with SeatGeek. Me personally, it's the one that I like to rock with, all right? But just like with anything, because as I said, we got the home opener coming up soon, right? Couple of weeks away. You don't want to miss that. You want to make sure you got you a ticket, right? But more importantly, I got promo codes for you, ladies and gents. Use the promo code Moats to get $20 off of your first SeatGeek purchase, man. I mean, it's a pretty dope thing, all right? So whenever you download the app, you already see the link right there. Click it, boom, use the promo code, and let's go ahead and have a little fun cheering on the black and the gold. But now it's time to get back to regularly scheduled programming. All righty. So we are back now. I had to pay a little bill real quick before I forgot. Definitely don't want to forget to pay the bills. Never forget to pay the bills. All right. But with that being the case, man, let's go ahead and get this show started the way that we always do, baby. Because like I said, we got plenty to discuss and we're not going to be here before you too long today. All right. So you already know the drill, man. Let me know in the comment section where you are tuning in from, so that way I can get that big boy shout out to start the day's show. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Let's get it. Oh, and I do see Child Ryan. That's actually Ryan McPherson. So shout out to you, Ryan McPherson. Why you got all these different aliases popping up like that, man? You threw me completely off. But shout out to you, man. Glad to know it's you. All righty. Let's see. All right, we got the homie Rod Dollars in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Mr. Sheriff Line, baby. You already know what time it is, man. Always appreciate you. Like I said, man, you taps in. All right. I know some people say they tap in, but you It don't matter where, it don't matter when, it don't matter what. You gonna be there. I appreciate you from the heart, man. You already know I appreciate you from the heart. Let's get it. Shout out to the work call getting canceled today as well for the homie Tito with the good vibes in the 817 Dallas, Texas. Trinity Groves. Shout out to Trinity Groves. Shout out to Texas, man. They say everything big in Texas. I'm about to get me the cowboy hat and the boots. I'm trying to tell you, all right? I'm trying to tell you. But of course, we got Collie Man 18 is in the 520 Tucson, Arizona. Shout out to Tucson. You know I gotta show love to Chris Hobbs in Irwin, PA. Shout out to Irwin. If you know, baby. Love it, love it. And it ain't a party until Wendy Johnson pops in all the way out in the 562 Long Beach, California. Shout out to you, Wendy. Hopefully you've enjoyed your summer, all right? And you just vibing out like you supposed to. Hey, we got Steelers Girl 517, always repping Lansing, Michigan. Shout out to you. Always appreciate you tapping in as well. Let's see. And then, of course, Ryan McPherson spinning the block with his official Ryan McPherson name tag now in the 602, the desert, all the way out AZ. And then we will not end it, but we will talk about Shazy all the way in the 209, Modesto, California. Shout out to Modesto. Shout out. All right. Like I said, there's a lot going on in Cali, man. Cali's biggest set. Like you said, got Visalia and the 559, but I'm going to end it right here with one of my faves. Oh, Jamie Carlo. Just because he always tapping in. Shout out to Jamie in the 321 Melbourne, Florida. If you know, you know. When he says, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Shout out to each of yins that are here, though, man. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe either if you're new to the channel. Tito with the good vibes, man. Showing love, paying it forward, being an absolute rock star. Life giving the upper room membership. So I do appreciate you for that. And to the individual that just received the membership, I believe it was Kylie Mans 180. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's get it. Let's get it. All righty. Make sure I have everything lined up the way it's supposed to be. I be getting confused sometimes, discombobulated, but I'm back. And Kenneth Moses, shout out to you, man. He says that, he's let me know that it was Grassville. Okay, yeah, shout out to Grassville. That they used to be the new high school. Man, I remember when they got built. Now they just, one of the high schools out there, man. But yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. He says, won't be playing for that one. He's still not cleared yet, but he did have, he had a total knee reconstruction in November. Woof. Well, hey, man, speedy recovery, man. Thoughts and, prayers towards him as he continues to stay mentally and physically on the road to recovery, getting cleared, man. But that's dope, man. And yeah, shout out to Grassville, man. I definitely know the area. Like I said, that was the new high school back when I was leaving up out of Churchland, man. But shout out to Grassville, man. Yeah, man, who's the coach? You can make me look up who the coach is over there now. They used to have actually one of my former Churchland coaches out there, man. But either way, all good. But before we get too far into this thing, did want to tap in real quick with Ryan McPherson, aka Child Ryan. All right, shout out to you and your name sniffy whiffy flipping flopping situation going on. But he did ask, man, do we sign Gabe Davis? Shout out to the question. Shout out to sparking conversation, because I am a fan of that, right? So I appreciate you. All right, but do we sign Gabe Davis? Why is that being the question? Why is that being asked right now? A couple of reasons. Number one, we released the player today, right? Rock Taylor. We obviously know that was one of our undrafted free agents from Memphis, big body, tall, down the grass type of player. A lot of us were excited about him, myself included. Like I said, man, me personally, I got a chance to talk to him, meeting him at some of the Steelers youth football camps throughout the summer. And, definitely a dude that we thought was going to be able to, have a little bit better showing and ultimately solidify a roster spot. Unfortunately, though, at this time, that's not how the organization feels, and they released him earlier today. But the reason Gabe Davis' name specifically comes up is the Steelers are scheduled, if they haven't already done so, to they're scheduled to have a meeting with Gabe Davis tomorrow. He's supposed to be flying back into the city for his second visit. Now, remember, he was out here earlier this offseason for a visit, and all reports were that the visit went well, but no deal came from it, right? Nothing got signed. Whereas now, when you're looking at the fact that George Pickens is not on the roster anymore, you look at the fact that outside of DK Metcalf, we don't really have another proven 6'3" or taller type receiver, 6'2" and taller type wide receiver out there, Gabe Davis does become a lot more appealing to the organization just from a proven 6'2" or taller type wide receiver. And just to give you some examples of what I mean from a statistical standpoint, let me pull up Mr. Gabe Davis. You obviously know I'm a little bit more familiar with Gabe from his first employer at the professional ranks, man. When he was up in Buffalo, obviously that was the team that drafted him in the 4th round. Was 128th overall out of Central Florida. All right. But played 4 years, or excuse me, played 4 years up in Buffalo. Has some pretty big moments, man, regular season, but more importantly, postseason. Never crossed the 1,000-yard threshold, though. All right. So rookie year, 599 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns. Second year, 550 or 540 or 49 receiving, 6 touchdowns. His 2023 or 2022, that was his 3rd year in the league, 836 receiving with 7 touchdowns. Final year in Buffalo was 2023. He had 746 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. Last year, only played in 10 games. He was a little bit banged up, right? Prior to that, he was playing in 17, 15, higher double-digit amount of games. This time, though, last year only played in 10 games, but 9 of those were starts. Only had 239 receiving yards for 2 touchdowns. Did sustain some knee injury or had a knee injury while he was down there, and that's part of what led to, the lack in production, and also has led to the release this offseason. But prior to that, he did sign just last offseason. It was a 3-year, was it $30 million or 3 for $38 million contract to go down there to the Jaguars, man. It was a high pedigree signing for them. But like I said, it didn't work out. So when you're looking at, our big body receivers, we talked about Brandon Johnson. He obviously played really well. I thought he's played really well these first 2 preseason games. And then you look at Rock Taylor, who was our other guy. Both of those guys, in comparison from a statistical standpoint, haven't had the same level of production, haven't had the same level of just NFL career success just yet. So when you are talking about what makes you feel comfortable, what gives you confidence with the team, when you're trying to figure out what do you want to do roster-wise, in the sense of I want to add, but I don't want to completely derail the development of Roman Wilson, of a Calvin Austin. Gabe Davis is the perfect type of guy. As much as I wanted Amari Cooper when we talked about it, just because I thought he was more polished and a lot more proven as well, that type of move does potentially put a damper on Roman Wilson or on Calvin Austin's role, because their participation wouldn't be as high, because you would have a guy that, route running wise, that's what he does at a very high level. But now when you're pivoting to when you pivot to a Gabe Davis, now you take away the ability to step on Roman Wilson or Calvin Austin or even Scotty Miller's toes. And now you literally have DK, and you feel like you have another higher end version to back up DK or be alongside DK in certain situations down the grass, versus it just being Brandon Johnson, who, yes, he's had success this preseason, but we still have to see a lot more from him from a regular season standpoint to feel the type of confidence that we're going to need to feel in him being our next big body wide receiver. So that's the thing that, like I said, with Gabe Davis, I think we are going to sign him. It would not surprise me if by the time we're done with all this, then by the time this time tomorrow, he's already under contract. Like, a lot of that points to that to me, man. I think this is just going to be, does everything check out medically? If that is what it is, then yeah, he'll be here, man. But I think it will be a nice addition to the roster, man, because of what he brings, his skill set. We call him Big Play Gabe up in Buffalo, man. It's big play or big game Gabe, man, because playoff games, man, he shows up, man. You look at some of those Bills Chiefs, heated back and forth matchups. He's one of the dudes, man, really stepping up, man, really showing some big play potential, man, and production, and just not having the moment ever look too big for him either. So that's the thing that I do like about him. The knock is the consistency. He will be the type that'll explode for, a massive game, and then it'll get quiet on you. That's part of, why he is where he is right now. And yeah, he could use some more detail in terms of the route running element, but for, Gabe Davis, that's down the grass. Big down the grass type of guy, man. Big play Gabe. That's what it is, man. So, that's kind of how I look at it, man. But I'm a fan of it, man. If we do officially make it official, I'm a fan of this move, man, and I think he would be an asset to the squad, man. All righty. But you guys, I see some of you guys already in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on Gabe Davis and if you guys would want him. But yeah, if you have not said that just yet, man, let me know in the comment section, man. How y'all feeling about, our wide receiver 2 situation, and if you want us to bring in Gabe Davis or if there's somebody else that you kind of have your eyes on and stuff like that. But you guys let me know, man. Yeah, Kenneth Moses brought up Gabe Davis having some success against us. Back that would have been. I wish I could pull up the game log because I want to say was that I can't remember what year that was, but he did have some success. Yes, he did have some success against us. All right. Let's see. Oh, Ryan McPherson says he likes Scotty Miller as well. Now, Ryan McPherson, this is a whole other emoji, man. How many different faces you got, man? I like it. I ain't tripping on it, but you didn't change the name on me midstream. You didn't change your avatar midstream. All right. Shout out to you though. Okay. Shout out to you. Look like, is that Jackson Mahomes? Might be Jackson Mahomes in there. But either way, I dig it, man. He said he likes Scotty Miller. You like Scotty Miller? I like Scotty Miller too. Listen, am I the only one who kind of confuses at times when I'm watching like Scotty Miller and Roman Wilson when they like running these like deep ends and these over across the middle plays? I'm like, yo, they both flash and they catch the ball nice with their hands, but they both are just like these lightning quick little dudes out there that are playing, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, man. But I'm like, yo, when was that again? Maybe it's just me. But shout out to Scotty Miller. All right. Kenneth Moses says he likes Mr. Amari Cooper as well. Yeah, I do. Like I said, man, that's one of the dudes for me, man. I like proven production and proven production across multiple quarterbacks as well, multiple organizations. We obviously know when we talk Amari Cooper, man, that's Raiders, Cowboys, Browns, Bills, doesn't matter. He's going to produce, man. So that's, like I said, why I like him. But trust me, man, we are all good. Oh, yeah. Okay, Kenny's first start in 2022. Now I can pull up that game specifically. I thought I had it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he hit us over the head for 3 for 171, too tight. Yeah, because he had the bomb on Mink. Yeah, I do remember that. The 99-yarder. Was it 99? Yeah, I thought he had like the 99-yard catcher. It was like 98-yard bomb on us, bro. Yeah, I do remember that one, man. I definitely do remember that. Young boy 24, that's your fault. All right. This is I'm just reminiscing. That was woof. Yeah, he did for sure get crazy in that joint. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's why you bring that one up, man. All right. But yeah, that was definitely that one. Oof. Yeah. That was Gabe Davis. All right. All right, let's see. Oh, but I do like this right here from Shazy. He says there's more motivation for Roman Wilson, and I do agree. I think Roman has done a really good job in these first two preseason games, controlling what he can control. It doesn't matter how long you're out there, produce, make plays. And I like the fact that Arthur Smith is dialing up plays specifically for him early in these matchups, man. We talked about last week, man, first play of the game for the Steelers on offense was the deep end to Roman, right? We talk about this week, they hit the deep 43-yard explosive pass play to who? To Roman. It's like, man, you can see they're trying to target him. They're trying to get him involved and really, build his confidence up because we're going to need him regardless of what Gabe Davis, if he signs or if that doesn't happen. Regardless of that role, we are going to need Roman Wilson to continue to be a player that is vertically ascended, man, constantly on the rise because he's our route runner right now, man. And he also, like I said, man, the hands catching and some of the physicality. You watch him, man, he's not afraid to mix it up, man. He will throw it in there and try to block on some people. I'm like, let's go, man. Like, I like that right there, man. I think that those are the things that are going to continue to accelerate his growth and ultimately get him, up to speed. Because remember, he's technically not a rookie. He's year 2 for him, right? But because of him missing all of last season or pretty much all of last season, right? It's like, man, we're trying to make up for so much, lost time, so many valuable reps that he missed out on. But so far, so good, man. So I do like that. And I will say that his ability in these first 2 preseason games to play as fast as he has played and have the success that he has had, it lets me know that last year, while he was dealing with his adversity, while he was dealing with the injuries, while he was dealing with the lack of participation in games, it wasn't deterring him from studying, from being a professional, from working on his craft, from watching film, for self-scouting. These are the things that you can just visually tell because of that. And that's one of the things that it's like, man, a testament to Roman. Tip your cap to him, man. You want to see that because it's not a guarantee. How many guys have we talked about, either have success and then fall off a cliff that next year, or they deal with the injury and they never get back? It's like, man, it's really good to see that Roman, at least early on, has been able to at least, look like the second runner that we drafted, look like the guy that we were super optimistic and excited about, bringing into the family, man. So hopefully he can continue that as well, man. Oh, and I do agree with you right here, Young Boy 24. He says Roman is getting better every game. I can't wait to see Aaron Rodgers throw it to him. No, me either. But you know what? The beautiful thing is, we won't got too much longer to wait. All right. I don't want to see it on Thursday at all. I don't want to see that, not in the least bit, but about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was it. Jets. Yeah. I would love to see it that week. Love to see a lot of it then. All right. Pittsburgh Toddy, man, shout out to you. He says, what's up with Calvin Austin's injury? Yeah, man, they've been kind of hush with it. Mum's the word. I told you when we talked about it, what was our last show? Was that Thursday we did our show? Yeah, Thursday in the pregame. We were saying that with Calvin, the only thing that we've officially seen was them say it was an abdominal injury, but they haven't specified what that was, what it was. I mean, in terms of, are we talking abdominal strain? Are we talking, ribs? Are we talking hip flexor? Is it, the lower part of the abdomen? Like, where is it? We don't know, right? We just don't know. So that's the part that we're all are kind of just waiting and, seeing. But I will say Roman Wilson's production these first 2 games does give me a little bit of all right, I'm not freaking out. And if we do get this Gabe Davis deal done, it will at least give me another player that I have seen have a lot of success at this level without it being speculative, without it being, do we like it or not? This is production. You pull up Gabe Davis's production versus any of our receivers not named DK Metcalf. I think Robert Woods is the only one that's going to have, that ability to look back and say, hey, bro, my numbers is up there too. But outside of that, it's like, man, we are very scarce in terms of proven high level or higher level production at the wide receiver 2 spot right now, man. Now, Ryan McPherson also says we haven't seen Jonnu Smith yet. I know. Now, that was one of the things that me and Mark Bergen talked about yesterday on our stream, man. So shout out to everybody that did, like I said, tap into that for the live, and then a lot of y'all that have been watching the replay of it as well. But that was some of his concerns, man. He specifically voiced the lack of reps together with the starters, man, in terms of Rodgers, Jonnu Smith, DK Metcalf, some of the starters on defense. And more importantly, on offense, though, because of Arthur Smith being the new, or not the new coordinator, but the coordinator that hasn't worked with some of these other players, that was, part of his concern. To me, us not seeing Jonnu Smith, I'm not losing any sleep over that one specifically because of he's already been with Arthur Smith twice now. He was with Arthur Smith in Tennessee. He's with Arthur Smith in Atlanta. He knows Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith knows him. He's happy now because he is paid. To me, I look at Jonnu Smith as, man, this is only going to be icing on the cake because I feel confident in Pat Freiermuth as a standalone. And then I felt really good about what I've been seeing from Darnell Washington. So to me, looking at those 2 dudes, I was just kind of like, man, Jonnu Smith is a little bit more of a, man, if we're really trying to weaponize big body personnel, great. But it wasn't necessarily a need from my eyes. So with Jonnu, man, once the season gets here, yeah, he's going to have certain plays that him and Arthur Smith just know these work for him. And that's going to be where we, feel the best with his usage. But for preseason, like I said, I'm not really tripping on that. And I do feel confident that Aaron Rodgers, in his, 2+ decades of NFL experience, he's going to know how to utilize a Jonnu Smith. He's going to know how to get that dude the ball. And some of the things that, we kind of overthink in, with the football part is how technical, right, man? We got to make sure you aligned here, man. You're running your route at this, man. You're breaking here. We got to have this rhythm, this rapport. But at the same time, it's like, man, Rodgers still knows how to throw the football. And Jonnu Smith knows how to create separation. In the same way we talk about extending plays, the same way we talk about that, ability to kind of go off the script, you have to do that at this level. And sometimes you got to do it more frequently than not. Hopefully we don't have to do it too much. Shout out to the O-line. Hopefully they'll keep us, keep Rodgers cool, calm and collected. But to me, man, knowing that Rodgers knows how to throw open guys, Rodgers knows how to throw catchable footballs, Jonnu Smith knows how to create separation. I don't need to see a lot of that in the preseason. I'm more worried about those dudes being healthy when it gets time for the big dance, man. Because if we are healthy, man, we are going to be an extremely tough team to deal with. But we got to be healthy. And I think that that's the thing that we saw last year when, it was no Russell Wilson at the beginning of the season / training camp. It just looked like, as we said, they had one mindset for this quarterback, and then everything kind of shifted with the other guy and vice versa. And it's just hard to sustain success. It's hard to build that way, man. So to kind of offset that, you become overly cautious, right? You focus on the health. You focus on, how do I get my guys healthy for week 1? They don't play any preseason. And quarterbacks don't push sleds in training camp, right? Those are the things we know, right? If anything else, cool. But for those things, for sure, don't play them in the preseason. Quarterbacks don't push sleds in training camp, man. And we're going to see what it looks like. Now, will there be natural rest? Absolutely. Will there be a little bit of a slow period? Absolutely. Will there be a filling out period? Absolutely. But it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not, man. I think the impact that we're going to specifically feel is some of that sluggishness, some of the sporadic production, right? Look good, look bad, look good, look bad. But the goal or the hope to me is mid-October. Mid-October, we're heating up, we're cooking, everything's starting to get rolling. By November, now we're starting to feel really confident. Offense is really looking like it can hurt people. And then by December, it's like, yeah, man, we want to be a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason come January. That's kind of how I see it. We don't, like, if we hop out the gate in September as the finished product and it's perfect, I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. All right. But it's like, man, I think that they will be one of those teams that, early on, man, you build up to it. You got to figure it out offensively, work out some of those kinks. The hope is that the defense, as Coach Thomas talked about it, right? Historically good. They got a chance to be historical, right? The hope is early on, defense gets you out of some of those stadiums while offense is figuring it out, right? And hopefully offense doesn't take too long to figure it out with the veterans that are here, right? DK Metcalf isn't new to this. He knows how to ball, right? Aaron Rodgers isn't new to this. He knows how to ball. Those are the dudes that we're going to be looking and leaning on. Jalen Warren, he knows how to ball, right? Those are the guys that is like, yo, y'all got to hit the ground running. The youth part is the O-line. The youth part is Caleb Johnson. But everything else, if you're a veteran, look veteran-y. Look like you've done this before, man. Look like a professional. And don't look like you've been taking all the training camp off either. All right? Yeah, y'all might not have been playing these preseason games, but y'all been in the lab. Y'all been preparing. Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay. Them dudes know what they doing, man. So that's the thing for me. He said that's going to be, my main focal point, man, early on. How y'all developing, staying healthy. But by October, it's time to start turning that page. It's time to start heating it up. And then by November, like I said, man, because that's what it is, man. You'll see some of these teams, man, they're going to come out and look great in September. And then by October, it's like, man, y'all emptied the clip, huh? Y'all ain't had nothing else, huh? Okay. Tough. It's like that. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited, though. Definitely excited. Hopefully, y'all are as well. And if you are, hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. As we sitting here vibing out, should be having the homie TG pop up in a little. We'll keep an eye out on the homie. I did see a super chat pop up as well, man. Make sure I get that. Let's see. Shout out to the homie Shazy, 8405. I don't know why I got hype reading them numbers off like that. I apologize, man. Sometimes I just be in here just having fun. Sometimes I just be in here. I'm not talking to myself, but I'm kind of talking to myself. You feel me? But we virtual communicating, all right? But sometimes I just be having fun, man. I laugh at myself like, you know what? 8405. All right, let me get back. Anywho, personally, I like that we aren't playing our starters in the preseason. Hungry dogs hunting for a roster spot will get someone hurt to make a big play. You can say that again. You are 1000% correct. A hungry dog versus that highly paid, we just trying to get to the regular season dog. That's dangerous. And it's funny, man, because we don't actually, not even we, but a lot of teams league wide, you don't put certain players with those type of guys, man. some dudes in terms of bottom of the depth chart type of guys are, just close to the 90-man portion versus close to the 50-man portion. You don't always mix those guys in because athletically it's not the same space. But more importantly, like you said, man, they're processing what they should or should not do in the sense of from a health standpoint. Yeah, they gauge that a little bit differently, man. And I get it. I was once one of them dudes, man, where, yeah, you did not want to see, I was 52 back then, but you ain't want to see that 5'2" out there in the preseason, boy. I'm hitting. I don't care. I will hit you. Hey, listen, bro, I will hit you. All right. And you would know going in. And sometimes you have to communicate like, look, bro, I can't take this off. All right. You're paid. You could chill. I can't. I'm gonna hit you. So it's like, man, to avoid that, teams won't put certain people out there like that, man. And yeah, I like that mindset because we all remember when TJ Watt dude like to rip his leg off preseason game. We like, hey, bro, that's one of them dudes is trying to, he got to get it. And TJ's over here like, hey, bro, this preseason, are you really trying to do that in preseason? Like, whoa, bro, this is, hey, where are we here, right? So for sure, that's it, man, for sure. But I like your mindset with that, man, for sure. I definitely do. All right. And then Emery says, man, you're not tired of that script most in terms of the, September build up and then, you get hot as the season progresses. Me personally, not. And I say that because I have a lot of experience with the other side of it, man. I was in Buffalo, man, where we started out multiple seasons actually feeling kind of hot, man. I've had, them 3-1s, 4-1 type of September month. And you like, hey, bro, Super Bowl. And then it's like, man, we ran out of all our bullets, all our adjustments, all them little fun things. It was like, yeah, we was prepping and planning and game planning in the preseason. We was out here trying to beat teams in the preseason. We're sending a message, right? And that was why when the season started, we were hitting the ground running. But then we ended up having, I think it was 25 injuries, 25 guys that actually ended up being on injured reserve because of how hard we were working doing their preseason game plan to make sure everything was right. And we just had some bad breaks on top of that. But to me, man, I've had a lot more success on the other side of it in terms of not playing dudes in the preseason. And yeah, you treat in September a little bit like a filling out process that first week or two. But at the same time, you're not throwing away games because if you look, especially when I was here in 2014 through 2017, it might have been 1 year where it was like, yo, really a bad September. Other than that, it's a 2-2 or 3-1 type of concept. And then from there, it's now we got to start getting this thing rolling. We want to be getting hotter as the season progresses. But if you jump out the gate and it's like, man, I'm the best I'm going to be all year in September, it's like, man, nobody cares. Nobody remembers the best teams in September. Nobody remembers those teams, man. You're going to remember the ones that are kicking butt in November and in December. Those are the ones that are hot when it's the right time. And that's what it's about also. So I think that, man, we're talking about, this mindset of starting fast. We do want to start fast, and the Steelers do start fast. They do. Last year, they started fast. Year before that, the issue has been the finish, right? How many of us complained last year about the last 5 games, or did we complain about the first 5 games, right? It was the end of it because we want to make sure that we're finishing and we're hitting still arrow pointed up, man. So I'm not personally tired of that script, man. I think that we do understand the script and we do have it fine tuned. We're just trying to keep it to where it's perfect. And it gets close, but at the end of it, we're teetering off. Hasn't been the other way. You know what I mean? It hasn't been. We finishing hot as heck, man, but we're the Cincinnati Bengals. We just can't get September right. Nah, that ain't been us. Nah, we the opposite. So that's the part that, for me, man, hopefully this does provide the dividends down the stretch of having healthy guys, specifically defense, right? Being fired up, ready to roll. That's the part that I'm looking at, man. Man, I'm just looking at the clock too, man. Shout out to my dog, man. TG he on coach's time right now, man. I already know it's on, man. They say it was getting closer to game week. I already know what's going on. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, hey, bro, it's fine. Tell me my dog at. I ain't seen my dog yet. It's all good. It's all good. We got plenty of time for my homie. All right. But let's get it. Let's get it. All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tap in then. I'll start talking a little bit about where are you at? There we go. Boom. let's tap in real quick, man. All right. So while we waiting on the homie TG, I'm gonna talk a little bit, my talk about, just the game, man, and a couple of other just little nuggets that I did want to address, man, that on the stream, man, me and Mark that we did yesterday actually did not get a chance to get these off, man. So I got to get it off today. All right. That's the beauty of having your show. Get it off when you need to. All right. But let me see. My dog just all right. All right. Perfect. All right. So he's en route. Shout out to my dog TG. All right. So that is actually perfect timing then with him, man, because like I said, man, a couple of players that I do want to talk about from the game real quick. Because obviously, man, we know preseason game, man, it is what it is, right? Some of these teams out here, you see them game planning, you see them trying to score 40. Others, it's like, man, let's just see what you got, man. All right, I'm gonna play my backups, you play your backups. It is what it is. Get out of here healthy. To me, I thought that was more of our approach. I was a little bit just, a little bit frustrated with some of the little things in terms of self-inflicted issues, because self-inflicted, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter, what stage of the game it is. Self-inflicted wounds will always get you beat or will always put you at a competitive disadvantage. So it doesn't matter if it's ones, twos, or threes. I never want to see pre-snap penalties. I don't like to see the turnovers. 3 turnovers in the game from us offensively, man, in terms of interceptions. I don't like that. Granted, we were able to get to recoveries in terms of fumble recoveries, right? I think it was Max Hurlman and my goodness, I'm drawing a blank on the other guy. But as a whole, you just want to win the turnover battle. You want to protect the ball because that is, our hopes and our dreams every time we have that. But some of the dudes that I did felt stood out in the game. Roman Wilson, once again, man. Obviously, I talked about him in the immediate reaction to the game, man. Me and Mark talked about him also. But like I said, man, I just think that he's one of those guys that is continuing to develop, man, continuing to show that, yeah, I wasn't wasting time last year, man. And I think that we should feel confidence in him. But the other guy that I really wanted to talk about, man, I'm really excited about is Broderick Jones, man. This is another week that we saw him in stadium. Left tackle Broderick Jones. Not regular right tackle, left tackle Broderick Jones. We got a chance to see him do what, man? Another game, clean, quiet, no penalties, no pressures, no QB hits, no sacks allowed. That's important. We obviously know a lot of, the reports of him at training camp weren't good. They weren't positive. We were questioning his weight. We were questioning, man, is he going to be good at left tackle because of, some of our pass rushers having their success against him? The good thing is he doesn't have to play our guys. That familiarity, those dudes and their level of production, we don't have to worry about that, right? And I think that that's a benefit, but also it allows for Broderick to see some of the best pass rushers in the world. And that is helping him, man. And I thought that on Saturday, I thought that kind of showed as well, man, just how he's getting more comfortable. Troy Fautanu as well. Don't sleep on Troy. Troy looks good over there. But for Broderick, because we have to kind of build back up that trust with him. Troy, we don't have any negative with Troy Fautanu, right? Outside of the injury, we don't have a negative relationship with Troy. With Broderick, it is a little bit rocky right now, right? Just because of the history of it. But he's one of those dudes that, man, I don't think we should minimize his preseason success. When he has any type of in-stadium game success, blocking it up as a left tackle, man, I think that we need to acknowledge that early on, man. And like I said, for me, man, I'm definitely a fan of that, and hopefully he can continue that. Now, do I want to see him versus the Panthers? In a weird way, I don't, because I need you week 1. And if you go out there and something were to happen, I would be very upset about it. Now, you can't live in your fears. And the other side of me is like, man, he needs all the reps he can get. So I do want him to play at least a series. And that's the other part of it. I'm like, yo, play a series, get up out of there. But to me, I'm just like, man, I don't know. And maybe y'all can help me in the comment section, right? Maybe y'all can give me some direction. Y'all are like, you know what, Moats? Yeah, he needs to play. Maybe you play him. All right. Maybe it's a series. Maybe it's 2 series. But maybe you got the other side. And that's what I said at the front part, where I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know if we should, play him. Maybe he should just kind of sit because, yeah, it's Broderick. And if he gets hurt, it's like, what is the alternative at left tackle right now, right? Not really feeling that, right? So that's my thing right there, man. But yeah, let me know, man. How y'all feeling about oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Actually, you were watching a different game, Emery. Yeah, my man said Broderick was bad against Tampa. I don't agree with you on that one, man. So yeah, I would say you were watching a different game than I was watching, man. But we can also have different of opinions on that as well. But yeah, I definitely feel like we was watching two different games, man. But I do like it though, man. All right. Rod Dallas says, yo, plan for just one series. And I'm kind of leaning there. Give me one series. Hopefully it's a quick, 3-and-out because y'all score a touchdown and it's done. Right. But to me, yeah, a series would be all right. Just because you got to see some more reps. You got to see some more reps, man. But that's the thing, man. I just wanted to get more and more comfy, man. That's the only thing with it, man. Ooh, now this is interesting, man. He brings up Andres Pete as a solid vet at tackle, though. I don't mind him backing up Broderick. And I agree. I don't mind him backing up Broderick either. I just think it's a difference between us having Broderick as our week one starter and the expectations we would have for him, his athleticism, his youth at this stage, versus if Pete was going to be our starter week one at left tackle for the whole season. I think that we would just feel a little bit differently with some of the aging part at this stage. Still a good player, still can come in here and push, can give you quality snaps, man, can get you out of stadiums. But there's a reason why we drafted Broderick in the first round. There's a reason why we were okay with Dan Moore leaving in free agency this offseason, because of the talent and the athletic characteristics that Broderick presents. And I think that that's the part where I put a little bit more value on Broderick just because of that, and knowing that we are going to need him to really get right and really be consistent this season. That's the thing that I'm looking at him, and I do focus on him a little bit more so than others because I'm like, yeah, baby, come on. But I think athletically, though, he is very gifted. And I think if technically he can continue to stay clean and continue to stay honed in there, he will give us what we're looking for. All right. But yeah, I do like the fact that Pete is here, but Pete also, man, is going to give us some of that interior guard action as well, man. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, see, perfect right here. ATW, when Broderick, yeah, he was ranked 30th last year, right? Amongst tackles, starters. You do the math. Ain't that a lot? That ain't good. All right, it ain't good. So, of course, we're concerned, but that's why we logged in, and that's why you hear me speak on him the way I speak on him, because, yeah, I don't want to take anybody else's word for it. I don't want to hear I thought it was this. Nah, bro, I'm trusting my eyes. All right. You can see what you see. Y'all can see what y'all see. I know what I see. All right. And I'm seeing it from both ways. I'm seeing it as the guy that understands how to play tackle, but then also as the guy that hunted those tackles in terms of rushing against them, man. So, yeah, baby, that's definitely, kind of how I look at it, man. But we're going to see, though, man. We're going to see, man. All right. All right. All right. And don't forget to hit that like button either, baby. And subscribe if you are new to the channel. Let's get it. Let's get it. And I will also say this too. When we are watching players, and I can't speak for how everybody else does it, but just from my personal observations, it does seem like if a guy plays in 20 snaps and 18 of those snaps are good, but 2 of those snaps at the end, something happened, or it just wasn't perfect for all 20 snaps, we instantly get back to the negative mindset of, well, because it was bad this time last year, or because it was bad last year, oh my God, it's bad. This is terrible. And it's like, no, bro. Every year, every game is different. Look at it as one play. And then when you're done looking at all his snaps and you say, was this a check or was this a minus? And when you look, you're going to see how many positive snaps a player has in that game, specifically Broderick, I'm talking about right now. You will feel a little bit differently about him and some of the other guys as well. But I think that that's one of the things that we do as just consumers of the game, because it's more of the emotion part, right? And we just get so caught up in what that one play made us feel versus, man, let's actually check out the full body of work. What did he actually do in the game, right? If he played 20 snaps, oh, man, that guy got in on a tackle here. Okay. That guy had a nice rush, but the ball was already gone. You catch what I'm saying here? So that's the part from an evaluation standpoint, at least from me, kind of peeling the curtain back. That's kind of how I go about it, man. I want to look at literally every snap because when we played professionally, that was how we did it. You don't get a passing grade because you have one good play. You don't get a failing grade because you have one bad play. Nah, we're going to look at every single snap you have and we're plus or minus. Plus or minus. It's literally that simple, man. And then from there, you get to avoid the speculation. You get to avoid the, oh, I thought it was just because of how I felt. It's like, nah, man, let's go to the facts. And that's what we say, man. I love the tape. All right. Love the tape, baby. But like I said, this is only preseason and it's week to week. You hear the optimism that I have for Broderick. It was preseason. It's week to week. Week one is going to look very different when you're talking about that Jets, front, the pass rushers that they're going to be implementing, how defensively they're going to try to attack, some of the stunts that they're going to do up front, and their blitz packages. These are all the things that we have to consider when you're talking about Aaron Glenn coming into town, right? Or us going to visit him, man. Those are the things that are going to make it very different for Broderick. Right now, it's static. Right now, with the O-line, as much as I praise him, as much as I feel good about him, it's static. It's not a lot of twists, not a lot of games up front. I think, the Bucs blitz on occasion, but it wasn't nothing astronomical, right? Jets is going to be different. Jets, you're going to see a lot of stunts up front. You're going to see the blitzes. You're going to see, corners blitzing and stuff like that. And that is where young players like Broderick, even guys like Troy, antennas really have to go up because now it's no longer, are you good man on man? Now is, are you good? But now can you process the stunts? Can you process how we said we're going to play it this week? Are we passing these off? Are we staying big on big? Is the slide to me? Is the slide away from me? Is the back going to get this guy coming out here? Or do I need to jump out there? Am I protecting inside out? Those are the things that it really gets ratcheted up to once the season hits. And that's why you heard me kind of setting the level or setting the scene about September. I'm like, hey, man, it takes time. You got to build on up because we still are young up front. Take time, build on up, man. They are going to try to confuse them dudes up front, man. Take some time. Build them up, though, all right? But that's the one thing I will say, man. Don't get so caught up in just the one negative that showed. The one, oh, I saw that one, so that dog, they going to, I knew he's terrible. Nah, don't get caught up in that, baby. It's a lot of football that gets played out there, man. It's a lot of plays that get played. And that will give you the best way to know how a guy is developing, how a guy is, performing out there. All right. But shout out to y'all, man. And hopefully, like I said, y'all digging what we on right now. And if you are, hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe. You are new to the channel. I say, man, we on this Broderick Jones kick, man. Shout out to Broderick, though, man. I don't even know. I was about to sound how we got on the Broderick topic, but I do actually remember. But like I said, I wasn't trying to actually have a whole Broderick segment. I promise I wasn't. All right. I was really trying to talk about some of the other guys, man, because how'd y'all feel about Caleb Johnson? Can we talk about him in the comment section real quick? All right. I was kind of like what I see from Caleb Johnson. He had a nice little cutback, man. Finally giving some explosive runs, man. Finally stepping around some people. You know what I mean? Let me know, though, baby. All right. But yeah, man, I thought Caleb Johnson, though, man, it was good to see him second game out there looking a little bit more confident, man. Looking like it wasn't, as bright. He looked like he was a little bit more comfortable moving around. And I like how he finishes the runs, man. Like he said, man, I think he ended with actually like a 4.5 rushing yards. Yeah. 4.5 per average. All right. 11 carries, 50 yards. Yeah. But I will say, man, I thought that he gave me a little bit more peace. All right. Because that first game, I was like, man, come on, bro. This ain't what I see in Iowa. This is not the person I was talking about. This is not the guy that I said could be faster than Najee, could be an explosive player, man, could tote that rock, could really, take the load off of Jalen Warren. That was not week one. Week two looked a lot better. Week two, I thought he definitely settled in. I thought week two, man, he looked a lot more confident running around out there. And to me, I think that's going to be important for him, man. Young players, it's always a development process, man. It's always growing pains. That first time in that regular season is going to feel very different because them young dudes, man, even how they're attacking Caleb, even how they tackle him, is safe. It's chill. Not in the sense of injury, but in the sense of they're not hunting that ball like that. In the regular season, man, dudes is hunting that football, man. Dudes are going to really be trying to hit you. And we're talking about some of the best players in the world, right? We obviously seen how, guys like TJ impact the game, man. There's some other freaks out here in this NFL space, man, that are really going to put him to a test. And I think that's the other part that I'm excited about. But to me, man, I thought that Caleb definitely looked better, in this second matchup, man. Absolutely. Ooh, okay. And shout out. Let me pull up my man right here. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who noticed them. Young Boy 24 said Lou Nichols is nice. We got to keep him. Yeah, man, Lou, twitchy, fast. I love his vision. In between the tackle running, he had the nice. Was it 30 yards? I'll pull up how far that run was he had in the game, man. 37 yards. I'm gonna say, yeah, I know he had. I thought he was about to house that joint for a second, man. But now he got juice, man. Definitely like Lou, man. I think Lou definitely made a case for himself in terms of running the ball. My only concern is special teams production, because the flip side is this: Trey Sermon, then touch paint multiple games, right? Also, Trey running that rock, Sean, do some of the physical stuff, but more importantly, he keeps getting tackles on special teams. Last week, I want to say he had 2 tackles. This week, he had a tackle on special teams. That is what keeps players on the roster, man, especially the guys that aren't, starters, especially the guys that aren't going to be features coming out. Guys that can make tackles, man. Yeah. They get opportunities to stay around. They get opportunities to kind of develop in the wings, while the guy that maybe is the better positional player but doesn't necessarily give the same level of special teams production, is harder to justify a RB3 or RB4 in this situation, RB4, right? That isn't necessarily going to be taking running back snaps, but also doesn't give you a lot of special teams production. When you look at Trey Sermon, it's like, dude had 2 tackles this week. I want to say 2 tackles last week on special teams. And then, yeah, he's getting the I call them tush push touchdowns, them goal line touchdowns. You know how it is, but they still count. They still count, man. All right. Caleb was getting close, but he still count. Shout out to Trey Sermon. All right. We're gonna have to get on TG, man. Caleb getting his touchdown this week. All right. This is Caleb Johnson touchdown week. All right. But when you look at Trey Sermon, though, the production is still there. Touching paint multiple times and getting multiple tackles in each game on special teams. That is something that Danny Smith is going to value, the special teams coordinator. And that's obviously something that Coach Tomlin is going to value as well, man. But definitely keep an eye on that one, man. Definitely keep an eye on that one, man. Lou Nichols, Trey Sermon. I like what both of those guys, man, in terms of competing to be that 4th RB, man. Like what both of those guys are doing, man. But it looked like, man, we almost about that time. Like it's almost ready for my dog and them to get ready, get right, and join the congregation. So, I'm hype about that. So let me get prepped up over here as well, man. For my mans in them. For my man them. Yeah. I say, because I know we getting closer to game week for my homie, all right? And as he gets closer and closer, man, he got to get more and more locked in. So here we go. Let me get him right. All right. And here we go. Let me add my dog real quick to the stage. Coming to the stage real quick. Let me get the graphic right real quick. Coming to the stage real quick. I got my dog in there, man. Shout out to my dog in there, boy. Hey, boy, you look like money, boy. I don't know if anyone told you, boy, but you look like money over there. God, dog. Hey, look, man. I wish I could be as cool as you over there, baby. All right, you clean. I see the Norfolk State polo, fresh to death. Come on, man. You short with it, man.
Little plays in the back.
Hey, man. Hey, look. I know what's going on, man. I'm gonna just have to call it out real quick, because I was watching ESPN earlier today, and First Take came on, and they was talking about, we got the tour where we going with the HBCUs. I say, yo, the first spot, August 28th. Yeah. We at the crib.
First Take, they in the building. They told us yesterday. Hey, bro.
What? Talk to the talk.
What? Get ready to go, man. I'm telling the guys, man, it's a 5-star matchup because we in it. We gotta be ready to go. It's a 5-star matchup because we in it. We gotta be. It's a tank fight, So
yeah.
We gotta know what we doing. We gotta put on a show in a sense. Like you gotta know what we're doing. People coming out here to see a show, so
yeah, hey,
see
bro.
what you're supposed to see and be where you're supposed to be.
Hey, a lot of eyes are on you guys, man. And after that, after First Take, it's gonna be even more eyes on you. I'm just glad. I tell them, I'm like, yo, my man's the DC down here, though. All right, I know y'all hollering about Vic, but my man's the DC, all right. Yeah. So shout out to you, though, man. But no, that's gonna be fire, man. We definitely ready to tap in with it, man. We for sure gonna be locked in, man, supporting you with that, man. All right.
Man,
and
what you're supposed to see. Let's do that.
Absolutely. And before we get too far into this day, man, I do the intro for you, man. Did have to show you some love, man. My man Sequoia here say, yo, TG, you lean with it right now, man. You looking good, baby. You looking good. So salute to you, man. I see the program over there, man. I see the program, man.
Stress, man. Get the stress off you, man.
Hey, bro. My man.
Get ready. Go to get ready. You know?
My man. I say, yo, the season's here, bro. My man eating right. He mentally good. He said, yo, it's time to go. It's time to go, bro. Yeah. No, but salute to you on that one, man. Definitely salute to you on that. And all right, so with that being the case, man, for those that don't know, man, we all joined right now by that Pittsburgh Steelers alum. I'm talking about the West Virginia Mountaineer alum, where they say it's almost heaven.
A lot of people say that too.
A lot of people do say that, but I'm talking about that one. I'm talking about that Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker. I'm talking about my former locker mate, one half of the locker mates, the one and only Terence Garvin, aka TG. Oh, Coach Garvin. All right. Trust me, the chat is going absolutely crazy. Absolutely going crazy. But let's tap in real quick. Let's tap in. And I shouldn't, but I'm going to do it real quick. I'm choppy with it, all right? Because I forgot to do this last time. But my man Tito with the good vibe, he says, bloody towel sig in the house. I don't know what any of that means, but he told me I was supposed to tell you that. There you go. I was supposed to say, I was supposed to tell you that like a show ago, man, and I totally forgot. So that's on me. All right. Sure. That was on me, but I got you this time. So we all the way solid now.
New Zeta, man. New Zeta, we in the building. What's up?
All right. Like I said, I don't know what it did have me, but salute to all y'all. This rocking out. All right. Salute to all y'all. All right. But let's talk though, man. Obviously, we had the second preseason game. I can say, man, I'll be like, yo, hopefully y'all ain't saying nothing's gonna get us in trouble. All right, everything's good. But second preseason game, man. What were some of your initial takeaways from it, man? Obviously, us, taking the L17-14 to the Buccaneers. But what was your thoughts, though, man?
Another hard-fought game, Steeler game. Good to see it in the stadium. Got to see the young boys get called out. A couple of new faces, in a sense, come out of the locker, come out of the tunnel. Thought that was exciting. Thought they played good. Thought defense stood up. Always start with the defense. Thought the defense played good.
Gotta talk defense. Come on now.
I just gotta start at the spot, man. That 5-5 look good, man. Catching my attention every week, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. 5-5 flashing, bro. He flashing. He flashing. I don't think that was in the plan. That's a guy. I think that's part of the equation completely. Like I think you gotta get ready to use that.
Yeah.
I thought we seen Peyton in coverage. I thought we seen him get tested. That was nice. You know what I mean? I don't think we seen too many people actually throw at him. So it was good to see him get attacked. You know what I mean?
How'd you feel about the finish, though, man? I mean, you're a dude that's, been in those coverage positions before, man.
For sure.
How would you coach it up? Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of them plays. Like, I thought he competed to it. It finished, it was one of them. Like, I thought he did okay. Like, he was in phase. He was with the ball. He was okay. It's just one of them.
It was good position.
Yeah, he was okay. And that's what I'm more saying. Like, it's one of them, how you watch you, like little things, like maybe what got you to this position. You know what I mean? It could have been the eyes beforehand that got you to there. It could have just been, hey, you got to get a reroute here to put him back in position. You a better spot. Yeah. So it was just, to me, it wasn't a bad rep in terms of, because like we said, we talking the finish. It wasn't bad. Like I didn't think he was bad. It was one of them that didn't go your way reps.
I mean, low key, it was kind of reminiscent of the interception he had against Lamar Jackson was at Justice Hill.
I pulled it from you.
Yeah, it was the same, like low key the same thing, man. Yeah.
So I say it's just one of them, like this one just did happen to go your way. Yeah. I thought he was in good position. And I think that's one of them plays, like you always say, because I know people are saying different things in the sense of like, best covered person in the world or whatnot. But it's like this does happen. Like that's varsity reps. You just want to always be in position to be there when the shot gets took, if that makes sense. Like good shots, good defense.
No layups. Make him have to make a contested catch. Like that was a contested high level catch.
No layups. So
even the running back with the late hands, it's like this is all high level on high level.
I thought that was a good rep. Like it's just good to get that, especially for preseason, in the sense of like, all right, this is the attack. This because it do feel different when you get attacked. Like it's different when you on that moment. You like, all right, they
that ball actually they really threw
it. It's different when you get attacked. Like it's here. Like,
different.
So
in game versus in practice, it feels different. Also,
it's just
that ball in practice, all right, it's attack, but I got that. in game. All right, you only get one shot. Miss your chance to blow, baby.
You know.
Yeah.
So, okay. I just thought I didn't think that pass rush was hot again.
Oh, we even had a sack this time, though, man. Come on, man. We had a Derek Harmon sack, man. Come on, bro.
And maybe I'm on.
Even Sawyer gave you a little bit of a run. He gave you a little. He got a little bit. Come on, man. We had to
I
plays.
didn't think it was hot. You know, we're looking for a little bit of, like preseason. I think it is hot.
TG said, "Yo, we want a hostile environment."
Yeah, we want that.
Where was the hostile? Yeah. We haven't seen a guy go for multiple sacks this preseason yet.
Or
think about that, bro.
Not even so much that.
No, that's a part of it, though. But when you're talking about creating that pressure environment, we're talking about that feeling of, yo, when they're dropping back, whether it's a blitzer, whether it's the D-line, outside, whoever it is, in preseason, man, we supposed to be getting home. We supposed to be hitting this quarterback. No double move, ball coming out now.
Or you know I'm that whole like, oh, I missed that one, but I hit him like that. Like, oh, we're getting like just
we ain't even getting that right now. Yeah,
like that hot patch. I just don't see that hot rush. Yeah, for just what the unit's built off of, and I know it's obviously TJ's not in there and whatnot, but just
man, they max protecting it, bro. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's like max protection out there every time, bro. Yeah, just max protection, quick game. You know how it is, bro. Yeah,
the team's built on the hot pass rush stuff. You know,
no, it is no facts.
I think that's a known commodity. Like with those big 4 eyes, those big insides, you looking for a hot pass rush off the edge. So it's like I just don't super see that, but it's coming.
This is how it feels late in the year. In a couple years past, and that's why we've complained about it, where it's like, where is this level pass rush? Because our defense, like you said, is built to punt. Those front four got to win. And if they don't, it puts so much stress on the coverage. It puts so much stress on the defense because we're not very exotic. We're not doing a whole bunch of blitz. And it's like, we need this ball to come out fast, but it's because of those dudes, man. Yep. Absolutely, man.
Definitely would like to see that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just think that felt like a Steeler game, but it definitely feels preseason. It just feel like things are still getting worked out. You know, it don't feel like the explosion's quite there yet on either side, but it feel like stay patient is there to explode. When I put these guys,
it's flirty-ish.
When I put these guys in here to run these things, they might look different. You know,
they show you the concept. They show you the concept of it.
You can see certain things where it's like. Okay, that could be an explosion, you know, like let them throw that wheel right there. It's dead, you know, little stuff. So I thought they looked all right. It was exciting.
Now, what was you about to say? Because I had a question for you, man. If you ain't have nothing.
No, just, you know, first of all, I was hearing that the game couldn't go to overtime. So that was
that's correct.
I didn't know preseason couldn't go to overtime.
So they lived overtime. I already know, bro. I think overtime in preseason is sick, though, bro. I'm all the way go to a preseason overtime,
I'm like,
bro.
Man, let's go to overtime. I'm all the way go to
preseason overtime, bro. I'm all the way go to that. I get why. We've talked about it. I get it. 1,000% I get it. 1,000% I get it, bro.
Snaps.
Yeah, and that time there was a time, but I'm just like, yo, that preseason, bro.
Let's get out of here.
Get out of the stadium healthy, bro. I don't want to end there. I don't want to go less than 3 I want 4 preseason games, but no overtime, bro. Just get me up out of there. Get me up out of there, bro.
I thought that could have went to overtime.
You are.
Oh, I love 85. I'm on the 85 bandwagon.
Oh, Keyshawn Williams, yeah.
I like 85. He bring back punts. He bring back kicks. He got a couple little. You could just see it once again.
He's shifty, bro. He's shifty.
Every time he touch it, I'm like,
he's shifty.
Something. I think he's a varsity player. I think he's varsity. I like him a lot.
Yeah. They said they call him Lil Tavon Austin, huh? I had to mess with you, bro. I had to mess with you. The algorithm threw the Instagram algorithm, man, threw Tavon Austin highlights him, and I was like, hey, bro, whoa.
Yeah, we live.
So I was like, yes, I had to throw about that for you, man. They said they should have turning punch, man, catching the rock, man.
He did, bro.
He
you can feel it.
Got some of it. You see it, yeah.
I don't know if you stop that hard. Like, I think Tavon's one of the best of the little ones. That's the goat of that crew. Yeah.
I know you swear, bro. That's why I had to throw them out there.
Like, when you talk about all the jitty ones, like, that's
he said, yo, but what it was to mention? That's the one you start with? Nah, bro, you don't start with that one. No.
You know what I mean? What's my man that played for the Steelers a few years ago with us? My man's from you remember him? He played the
you
running
so
back, man. I just blanked out. But you know, yeah,
my
like that boy.
goodness.
I want to
Yeah.
say, yeah, Dree
Dre
Archer.
Archer.
Dree Archer,
That's so
you know?
you see,
Yeah.
he's more of that. Yeah, don't throw
Yeah, little
Tavon.
shift
Don't
him
you
out of
say
here.
Tavon, bro. No, you'll just throw
That's a lot.
Tavon.
That's a lot. But he
I dig
nice
it, bro.
though.
I dig
I
it.
like him. Um, we're close. We're just at that point. We're
Yeah.
getting closer to it's time to get time. You know, like
Yeah.
we still waiting on the Jalen sighting. I want to see that. You know what I mean? We still waiting on the Aaron sighting. Got to
Well,
see that.
I
We still
did
waiting
want
on
to
the
ask you,
DK.
man. Let me ask you that though, because there has been a little bit of a mix amongst Steelers Nation.
No, I don't want to
Some
see him this week.
people want to see no, not for this
No,
week, but
listen.
just in general, right? This second preseason game, there
Mm-hmm.
was a faction that wanted to see the starters play, and then you had
Okay.
the other side that didn't want to see him at all. And now we're in this like weird phase of I'm with you. Don't even think about putting them out
I'm
there on
cool.
Thursday.
I'm
But there
cool.
are people that are questioning this mindset of not having any of those starters play at all this preseason.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, man?
Nah, come see him in the season. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Respect, man. If you come to the Steeler youth camp, man, you get 2 free preseason games.
Come on, man.
So you get to
Straight
see
like
that.
that.
Can't give you that for the free, man. You got to pay for Jalen. I feel that. You feel me? You don't,
Okay.
you know, like we put a lot into this, so you can't just get that for what that is. And I don't want to put that at any risk in the preseason. You never play basketball with people who can't play basketball. Like, same script, you know, it's kind of like,
okay.
I don't need no weird leg whips like what Holcomb got. I just don't need none of that. I got guys that's playing as hard as they can to make this team. Right now, let me just keep my Maseratis and my real nice
That boy
cars.
say,
I'm gonna keep them up.
say, yo, them Honda Civics and Ford Mustangs out there right now.
But
Put
they
the
drive
Ferraris
real
and the
nice.
Porsches away. Put them Ferraris away, man. Put them
Put them
911s away,
Ferraris
man.
away.
Put them
Let's
up, man.
drive the whips we got out here and let's see how they.
Get the Chargers out here, man. Get the Chargers out here, bro. Get them out here, bro. Yeah, I'm with you. I can dig it. I can dig it.
So let's try that. I think let's get out of this preseason healthy. I think Aaron's ready to go into week 1. We feel good about that. We got Jalen going to week 1. Running back room's healthy. You feel good about that. I'm sure you had great competition in practice. Them boys tackling in practice. They getting their reps.
Daily.
And that's varsity on varsity in there. So good on good. It's a lot of good in there. So absolutely. I think DK will be ready. I think Jalen will be ready. You know, and I say those names because they're clearly allowed ones, but the Jalen Warrens of the world, like they'll be ready. You know, the PQs, they'll be ready. You know, so
now when we say they're going to be ready, though, right? We say they're going to be ready. I think what the other kind of like rumblings of anxiety causing for the fan base is, what does that look like? Is September just a throwaway month? Is it a slow month? Are we not trying to be competitive, or are we just going to show up and they just going to hit the ground running because of the veteran part, because of all of these dudes having success as standalones? They're just going to naturally come together like, you know, OG Power Rangers and Transformers and just click.
I mean, every day counts.
Okay.
You know, so definitely not a throwaway. Okay. You want to start fast, you know, so and you can't play around in that AFC North. What you talking about throwaway? Like, you let 4 of them go in the NFC, yeah, you in trouble.
Yeah.
So it's
but that's the thing, though, because people are questioning how do you start fast with all these new pieces, new quarterback, new wide receiver?
But
neither of these dudes have worked
every day. I'm sorry.
I'm with you. You're not with you, but that's how they feeling, man.
Yeah, they practicing every day. It's like that's what training camp's for. You know, like you get new faces in the season, like you get new things, and like that's what training camp's for, is to get your time and is get your chemistry. That's why they go to Latrobe and they bond in Latrobe. That's why they isolate. It's a process to the process, you know. Yeah. And that's what the process is for, to get you to week 1 ready to go. So like, they still embracing the process. Like, you know, you're not always the luxury of having like a Big Ben that's been there for 20 years that you can just, you know, sometimes like you gotta get in here and you gotta go through day 1 through day whatever, in a sense. Like, day 1 was training camp. Let's take the process. They don't need to start this first one, but they'll be ready by this time right here.
Yeah.
And they'll be ready. It'll be ready to compete. You know, I'm sure they have a couple nuggets and little things they got to work through, but they'll be ready to compete.
Yeah. Like I said, man, growing pains happen, man. Growing pains are definitely normal part of the game, man. But we trust that veteran part will hopefully make that growing pain part a little bit smaller than normal.
For sure.
So we will see with that though, man. Absolutely, man. And hopefully y'all are enjoying the homie TG being on with us today. If you are, hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you're new to the channel. My dog rocking out his coaching work gear, man. Shout out to you know what I'm saying? I see you, bro. I know, bro. But you look good though, bro. You was a little bit bigger when they announced you. Now, you know what I'm saying? You done leaned up, you in fighting shape. I see you, bro.
For sure.
Yeah. They got you pre-camp size. Now you fighting weight. You ready? Yeah. My dog. All right. Well, what we want to say is this, man. We obviously know final preseason game coming up, right? But before we, officially get there, was there any last takeaway that you had from this second game, man? One of them things where you're just like, you know what, man, whether it was some of the injuries, whether it was, man, seeing Logan Lee, long snap, man. Obviously, you brought up Keyshawn Williams, but, man, anything, final thought that you had about that second preseason game?
I mean, Michael Vick catch the football. He could have closed it out.
Catch the ball, bruh. I even had to hit your line for that one, man.
Yeah,
I was
sick,
Get
him out the stadium. Get him out the stadium.
Man, close the door on them folk, man.
I thought it was all right. I thought it was well performed. Quarterbacks, you got to protect the ball a little bit better. You don't want no turnovers. But I think you still got to harp on the little stuff. Like, go back to last year. Like, there's no pre-snap, just fumble on the snaps. It's clean quarterback center exchanges. I think that's a positive.
Yeah.
I think we're not just having the ball on the ground. That's a positive.
You're right. We did have the QB center exchange issues going on with Fields and Frazier. Yeah.
Little stuff.
I forgot all about that. Yeah.
That's that
we know if we like West Virginia all the way, man. Now we good.
Love West Virginia.
We good. Hey, Team West Virginia over here. But for a while, we just more short at first. It's like, hey, man, what's up with this snapping thing? All right. But we good now. We good. You put it to rest.
It's never on the center. It's always on the quarterback.
So Justin.
It's never on the center. It's always on the quarterback. That's a law. So it's like,
you are sick, bro.
It's never center.
It's not what it said, bro. Yeah, it's definitely quarterback, bro. You guys sit in there longer, bro. Why you pull out? Sit in there longer, bro. What you doing, man? Sit in there. You funny, man.
No, we feel okay. I think it's the little things. I think they tackle really well. It's not a lot of missed tackles out of there. They get to the ball. They make that one-on-one tackle. They do that really well in the building. I think you can see the zone distribution when they drop. You can see the hinge and the different things like that. They do a lot of little stuff that's really good stuff. So I think, like football-wise, they're in a good place. You can see the structure of the unit getting built. So when you see Jalen do that, it's gonna look way different. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look way different.
With Jalen showing too high in the heat insert. Oh, that's that way different.
Cam run that tech stunt. That's getting it's gonna look way different. So a lot of good stuff you can see. It don't look like they out there. And I think this is something to look into, but they're not miscommunicating. I think that was a big knock on last year, was just the communication, like being able to communicate amongst each other. So with this being the 2s and the 3s per se, and they not out there busting, the communication got to be doing well. So that's exciting stuff,
No, respect on that, man. Respect. It, like I said, man, relatively healthy outside of this outside linebacker situation, but we will see how that goes. Obviously with Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig, who had the hamstring in the game as well, man. But so we'll see what those dudes. Luckily, we got time though. Got time.
But there's a lot of outsides in there though. You ain't worried about that.
Hey, Fitty Trey looked straight, man. EQ Leota, he looked alright. I like A5 Trey. I was like, yo, you got a little burst, he got a little wiggle on him, Yeah, it's like I said, man, we got some guys over here, man. Stay off my pass rushers, man. They're gonna be right. They'll be ready to go. We just keeping the varsity over here till it's time. My guys gonna hold it down, though, man. They gonna hold it down. Yeah. All right. Hey, them sacks is nice. All right. It's a lot of them sacks over there, bro.
Yeah, shit. Never.
Don't play with that one.
It's 100.
Yeah. But that goes out there. When that goes out there, everything changes. When that goes out there, all right. Yeah.
So
everything changed. Everything changed.
That rush gonna get hot in a second. It has to.
Already know.
For sure.
Already.
And it just got 105 on top of the one.
Come on, man. That thing said new highest paid ever.
Every time you get a sack is $1 million.
You see what it is? Come on, man. Come on, man.
guarantee sitting on 105.
What's better than getting a sack? What we talking about? Go get you one of them things. What you talking about? They pay nice. They pay real nice, man. They pay real nice for that, baby. Real nice for that. Heck yeah. All right. Well, on the back end of this thing, man, because like I said, man, with the game being on Thursday night, man, we're not gonna stream again. I'm gonna hit you next week. All right.
For sure.
But what you got for me on Thursday night, man? What's your energy, man? What you want to see? Are there any final concerns, any final bows, or if I can get this, and this, man, I'll be happy on Thursday. What you got?
For one, I want us to leave healthy. Let's finish this thing on up nice. Let's get out of there healthy, whole. No little nicks, no little, them.
The lingering
4 or 5 weeks. We don't want those. You don't want them like little nicks that turn into like, all right, that's still hanging around. Let's get at it. Like the hamstring. That's a little nick that lingers around for a long time, and that bothers. Like it's like we don't. You're looking to just get out of here healthy, whole. Let's figure out this roster. Let's finish it on up. Any surprise picks, the P squad, put it all together. I just want to finish up. That's really where I'm at. You just want to finish up. Let's get to the season. I think this is that hardest week of the season because you're not quite there, but you can taste it. It's here.
This week worse than what it was when we was playing because at least we was playing. You still playing next week.
For sure.
This joint, you really got like a bye. Like you got time. Yeah. For sure.
And like this is it for the guys. For other guys, this is it. Like you want to put that on tape one more time with all these new practice squad. Regulations. You really want to try to put some good stuff on tape because it's like you're not just competing against your draft class. Like Moats might be back and he wants to spot. Like
if TG might say I'm trying to come out, I want to play. You competing against that for like any of it. Absolutely. There's no more age requirements. Like that's a 12-year vet on P squad.
For sure.
How you do that?
Taxi squad, man. It's how you get third, fourth quarterback. Let me have you shit right here. Yeah. So and it's also you battling everybody. Like they'll bring somebody from Tampa Bay in here. They'll bring somebody from Cleveland. So it just you just want to see them young boys or these guys fighting for that life, go out there and put the good stuff on tape one more time and just see what you could do, because not only is that UFL, Canada just made some new rules. You can go over there. It's a lot of football that can be got from this particular game. So it's like, do what you're supposed to do.
No, respect on that, man. Specific question though, in terms of Thursday night, who were you playing? Who you sitting? I had just a couple of names to ask you about, but if you had anybody off the top of your head that you're just like, yo, this dude I do want to play
roster.
Okay. So whoever is going to be your starters in week one.
If you set the first preseason game, you're going to sit this preseason.
You sitting this one. Fair enough then.
If you played, like I'm not even going back. I just lost another hamstring. I lost a hamstring to I put you in. Cool. I've seen what I need to see. I'm sure I'll see it every day. I'm going to go ahead and play that first squad. I got that second squad to look. Let's go back with the first squad. Or I might get that second squad. If you played last week, you might come back, but it's shorter this week.
But your main guys, though, we know the main characters. None of them dudes is out there.
No.
Okay.
I might not make the trip.
Now, how you feel in terms of Broderick and in terms of Caleb Johnson, Roman Wilson, a little bit of the younger guys.
They played
they played last week. Yeah, but we do think we're going to be leaning on them.
Tape. Yeah, all right. I think you give them a little bit and you get them out of there. I think Broderick, like, it's been solid. It's been quiet. Quiet is good. I think you give him a little bit. Let's get to the season. You give me enough. I'm playing them young boys. I'm saying I'm trying to respectfully, I'm trying to help you out, get a job in a sense, because if I don't keep you, I want to give you a nice audition. I gave you a chance. I'm trying to give you a chance to put stuff on tape, like fly around.
Now, for the person that doesn't know what that means, what you just said, I'm trying to give you a job. I'm trying to give you an opportunity for somebody else to see you. Explain that, because a lot of people, I'm sure, are in the pretense that, man, we're only focused on making the Steelers roster, and how can you be helping me if I'm not going to be making this roster specifically, man?
And that's not what you're doing. Like at that point, everybody out there, you're competing against all 32. And I say even bigger than that because the UFL and the Canada had their different
They got
rules.
tape
Like
now, yeah.
everybody's watching this game in a sense. So you're competing for a job. You're trying to get a job, whether you're playing on the Raiders, the Ravens, the Redskins, or I'm sorry, the Commanders, the Seahawks, or the Saskatchewan across the street,
Shout out to
or you
Saskatchewan.
know what I mean?
What
Are
on
you
Rough Riders at, man?
come on? Are you on the Michigan? You know,
Yeah.
like St. Louis Battlehawks. Like it's like everybody's gonna watch like these games, especially these late preseason games, because these are the guys that do
Yeah.
make up the St. Louis Battlehawks. These are the guys
No
that do
facts.
come help the Stampede in Canada. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody's watching this game. So it's kind of like it's almost like respect on an unselfish move. I'm gonna not play my guys so I can
Yeah.
play all these guys that I've allowed to come into camp and help my guys all the way get ready. And I'm gonna give them a
Save
chance
their
to get
legs
some
and stuff. Yeah.
man, and I'm gonna give them a chance to get some tape and let's see. Like go make a team. If you don't make this team,
Mm-hmm.
go make a team. Like this is your shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like put something hot on tape. And I think that's what this game is. That's what that 4 preseason game used to be, and they took
That's why
it
we
out like
loved it
to
so much, man. Yeah, I swear, bro. Swear.
man, I remember Washington didn't even travel their real squad. Like Washington had like, yeah, I never seen that. But they was
You
like,
are,
y'all
yeah.
go here, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody that's trying to get on, let's go
Mm-hmm.
here. So
Yeah.
it's like I've seen it in different stages, different levels, but I think it's just good opportunity. You're giving
Yeah.
guys, and you're giving. It sounds crazy, but you're offering like 300-400 guys an opportunity because all that's getting
Mm-hmm.
like Black Friday's on the way. All that gets cut on
Yeah.
Black Friday. Like it's like
So
what
it's
1,400 cuts on Black
I was
Friday or
about to
something,
say,
right?
yeah, it's like 1,200, 1,300 heads
Yeah,
just right then and there and get it how you live. And who your agent knows and doesn't know could be the
who
difference
can
of
answer the
you getting
phone?
on.
How'd you do?
Seriously, did you get the call? Oh,
Yeah.
you was at church when they called and he
No, you can't
wasn't,
be at
so he
church.
answered. No,
You can't. I gotta
bro,
be here.
no.
Yeah.
That's the
Are
difference
you
between you getting a job or not.
for
Man,
sure?
I swear,
So it's
man.
like that's what
Mm-hmm.
this is. Give guys,
Mm-hmm.
most people, most well,
Yeah.
I like this. Give them the opportunity. Let's see what it is. Let's finish it up. Let's still run our concepts.
Yeah.
Nice and neat though. Just run that mesh, run the
Mm-hmm.
drive, run the go. Let's get out of the stadium.
Yeah. Defense, you in cover 1 and cover 3. You know what it is, man.
Cover 1, cover 3. Don't even look over there.
Let's say, don't look over here. If it's either 1 or it's 3, you either
Yeah.
man or zone. All right, just one or the other. Get to your
Yeah,
hook or
y'all.
find your point to your guy. Hey, we ain't overthinking this today. Yeah.
Zone, man.
Yeah.
Come down to that.
TG.
Yeah.
TG. Can I do this?
No,
Can-
ain't nobody to do it too. I can't go in. Like, what you want me to do?
Hey, bro.
Ain't
You want me
nobody
to
else to
go?
get.
I ain't about to help you, bro.
There's nobody else with a helmet
But I'm
on.
tired,
Go
coach.
get-
I'm tired. Hey, man. I ain't got
got
no
the
answer for you,
punt.
baby.
And we need to stop because you got the punt return, and that matters.
That matters more than it stop, low key.
You need to
For your
stop.
job, that matters more.
You better
Yeah.
get that punt return ready to go.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Hopefully,
That's
offense
funny,
get
man.
something going before you go back on punt alert.
Yeah.
Get you about 2
Hey, look,
seconds to sit
please get a
down.
first down.
Punt
Please get a
alert will
first down.
Pop up quick.
I need a first down. Give me one first down.
Man.
No 3 and outs. 3 and out hurt you.
Man.
3 and out hurt you. You looking
Don't
at that
get a
quarterback
punt return
sideways.
and house the punt return. Celebrate for half a second, but then you gotta go run down on kickoff. You don't know nothing about that.
TG, celebrate.
Yeah, good
Boy.
job, man.
Hey, good job. Hey, bro. Hey, good rep.
Kickoff. Let's get ready to go.
Good rep, bro. Oh, don't forget that joint, bro. Shoot, heck yeah, man. You just point to him. All right, bro. Just go rep. Yep.
Good job,
Leave it
bro.
at that, man. Big facts. Big facts. But shoot, man. I like it there, man. That is all I have for you, man. You have anything else before we get up out of here, though, broski?
No, dog, man. It's about that time, man. They got this
Let's
Thursday.
do it
I got
then,
next
man.
Thursday. Here we go, man.
It's
They
day
got this
time.
Thursday. I'm on next Thursday. Here we go.
You know we can't wait for y'all, boys. You know we can't wait,
Ready to
man.
go.
Let's get it, man.
Mhm.
Let's get it. Well, look, we ain't gonna take too much of your time. I know you over there locking in, getting them boys ready to go, man. We wish you nothing but the best.
My
Appreciate
dog.
you as always, though. We'll spin the block next week, baby.
Dog, man. Barely out.
My
Hey,
dog.
wait.
Oh,
Wait,
get it
wait,
off. Get
wait.
it off. Get it off. What you got?
Gotta get this off my chest, man.
Because you a rock star, man. I didn't see you on social everywhere, man.
Is out,
The Creed.
Man.
The Creed.
You know what I
Oh.
mean? We gonna be dropping the Creed to the good folks,
Hard
man. You wanna get your
body.
Creed, you gonna hit me
Hard
up, man. It's
body.
out here, man. You can be part of the
Hard
movement,
body.
man. Barely I. Always we. I can, you got to know the creed to say the
Come
creed,
on,
but
man. You got to know the creed. You got to know the creed, man.
you out here, man.
Come
Yeah,
on, man. Straight
it's
like
official.
that, man. Hit my man up, man. You already know what it is. Hit my dog up, man. You see what he got, all right? He got the merch on deck. Let's get it, man.
Dog.
Let's get it. I appreciate you again, Rusky.
All right.
All right, peace. Shout out TG right there, Terence Garvin, man. If y'all were enjoying my dog joining us for the show today, man, hit the like button one time for the culture. And don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. So always good when we get a chance to tap in with my dog, man, in the midst of his busy work life, man, and work schedule and all that other good stuff, man. Righty. Let me get back over here. All right. But yeah, man, let me see. Don't think we had anything pop up. Oh, all right. Shout out to Austin Powich, though, man. Or Powervich. So he's tuning into every Norfolk State game, man. Shout out to the crib, man. Shout out to the 757, man. Like I said, man, you know I'm locked in. If you don't see me in my Robert Morris red, white, and blue, support my daughter. Like I said, she's going there, freshman. I'm rocking out with that green and gold, Norfolk State, baby. I'm supporting my dog, man. All right. You're going to think I went to Norfolk State this year. That's how it's going to be rocking out with the boys. Heavy. All right. Super heavy. But let's see. Did I miss anything before we get up out of here? Hey, Rashawn, don't do me like that, man. Hey, I try to speak cleanly on this show, man. Don't stall me all that. Stall me out, man. All right. But okay. So Matthew Judon signed with Cleveland. I guess that just happened. Hopefully it actually did. You ain't playing. But yeah, man. If that is the case, Judon's a dope rusher, man. Definitely fit with the AFC North. We know, very familiar with him from his time in Baltimore, then obviously where he was up in New England having a ton of success. Heck, and then we even played him when he got traded to go to the Falcons, right? We opened up right after that trade and had to go ahead and play against that man as well. So, shout out to Matthew Judon, man. I got a lot of respect for his game. Definitely more of the I'm trying to see how I even describe him at this stage, man. I still think a little bit more winning with the savviness because the athleticism is starting to, go a little bit, but man, still a very, very productive player, good player. But we'll see though, man. Yeah. Am I tripping? Absolutely not. But he will be a lot more impactful, I think, out there, mainly because his past 5 seasons, he's been the primary rusher. And it's a difference when you're the alpha, when you're the guy that, is facing the left tackle, or you're the guy they're sliding the protections to and stuff like that. He's not going to have that anymore. He's going to get, the other side because Myles Garrett is out there. So that's the one thing that, I will say could make him a little bit more impactful because now when that no longer is the number 1 and that's your number 2 rusher, yeah, he's a productive player, man. But we'll see. We ain't tripping at all, baby. We ain't tripping at all. But with that being the case, though, man, that will conclude today's. Oh, and it was Miami. Okay, Miami, not Cleveland. Even better than. Love it in Miami. I don't want to see that twice a year personally. All right. So shout out to being Miami. Shout out to OKC Thunder. All right. And I even put your correction up here as well. So that way we can feel like I got you on both ends. All right. There it is. But like I said, man, with that being the case, man, hopefully everybody enjoyed today's show. If you did, man, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Y'all stay safe out there. Like I said, we will do stream tomorrow, man. Me and Tanisha from the Really Flawed Football channel, man. Super excited to talk with her, get her thoughts on this game, and obviously what she's trying to see Thursday, how she's just, processing all this stuff that we got going on. I can't wait. Definitely excited. And then Friday morning, man, following the game, me and Mark Bergen will get on for our final one of this week, man, just to kind of give our quick brief how we felt about the game. And then from there, yeah, that's the countdown to the season. Can't wait. But appreciate y'all and stay safe. And until next time, baby. Peace.